ache.
So obviously I have no makeup on my face. It's very clear as day. So first thing is I'm going to start off with moisturizer. Today I'm using the Juice Beauty Oil-Free Moisturizer. Side note, I never used this product before until I just used it right now. It has a bit more grip to it, or a bit more lotion-y texture to it if you're wondering. So definitely check this out if you want to. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera because, you know, it will take like 10 minutes. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and also I'm going to apply the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation over it. Also just realized I totally forgot to prime my skin. And I'm just using this Tarte foundation brush just to blend out this foundation all over the skin. At least I'm moisturized, right? Amen. I'm just pouncing it or using dabbing motions to blend this out. Are you guys super excited for the new year? I feel like new year, new me, new goals, new things I want to accomplish. I feel like every single year I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm like, for my concealer today, it's a Tarte kind of day. Hello. So I'm gonna be using the Tarte Marcuja creaseless concealer, and then of course blend it out. Come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him in Christ the Lord. The color range, especially for a woman of color / deeper, darker skin tones, is not the best. I think this is one of the darker colors in it, which is crazy. I actually think it's terrible, if you want to know my honest truth. See, in 2017, we're just going to tell it how it is, especially to these makeup brands. I'm going to just use some of my LA Girl Pro HD powder. If you're wondering, you guys know already, I just kind of like scraped it down so it could be a mineral powder, but it comes in, I'll show you, 1 second. So it comes in baked or flat, so it's not mineral based, but I wanted it to be mineral based so I can bake with it. So I'm just going to use that under my eye. And again, I personally use dabbing motions to blend anything out on my skin. For me, I noticed that I have, again, very rough, uneven skin tone. I was blessed by that. So pretty much got to work with what I have and just do different techniques to help it out. Alright guys, so we're going to move on to the eye. We're going to bang it out still. Okay, so the first shadow I'm using is Tan Lines from Makeup Geek. It's just going to go right into that crease area. Then the next shadow I'm using is Sidekick, also from Makeup Geek. We're going to focus this on the outer corner of the eye. And then we're going to slowly do circular motions, but we want to keep that brush right at the outer corner. And then we're going to start blending it out directly in that crease, focusing on the outer crease of the eye. Then the next shadow I'm using is Cabin Fever, again from Makeup Geek, if you are wondering, chickadee. And we're going to apply this at the outer corner, of course, just to deepen out that outer corner before we add any darker colors. Don't hate me for this part, y'all, but I'm going to be dipping it and doing it a lot in today's video. Next palette I'm using is from Kathleen Lights. This is the Kathleen Lights Morphe palette, if you're wondering. I'm going to go into... You see how much work I put into this? I'm going to go into this shadow right here, which is a warm brown. A similar shadow to this is Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear or Max Brown Script. Again, focusing all the shadow on the outer corner first and then just bringing it into that crease. But I'm going to focus on the lower crease of the eye, so right by that lid area. Then I'm going to use this Jouer Cream Eyeshadow Crayon, pretty much a cream eyeshadow if you're wondering. And this is in Avant-Garde, right? Yeah. It's just a beautiful midnight blue. So I'm going to use this as a base for eyeshadow. I'm just going to focus this on the inner half of the lid. So I'm going into the Nubian 2 eyeshadow palette, this palette right here. It's called Cleopatra. And this is just going to go on the lid area of the eye. I think that base really helped it to look 10 times much like Pam in your face. Hello. Then I'm just going to take a little bit down at the lid area. Using a clean brush, I'm going to use this just to blend out the edges of this shadow. And that is why I didn't apply the base there. So I'm heading back into the Kathleen Lights palette. Then I'm going into this black shadow right here. And I'm just going to use circular motions to blend this out. Then I'm just going to go back in with that Cleopatra lid shade that we used. And I'm going to apply a little bit more into that lid. And I'm going to take it a little higher just to connect it with that black. For lashes today, I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies. Okay, so I went ahead and popped on my lashes on my eyes. I like that they're not too dramatic, but also they're still like, hello. And then I'm going to go in with this concealer. Now this is a MAC NC45 Studio Tech concealer, or is it Studio Finish? I think it's Studio Finish. Just check down below. Especially that I already applied my face makeup, I'm going to go in and touch up the eye and just kind of sculpt out that outer corner just a little bit. So I'm going to apply my brush right by my lash line. And then extend it. Alright guys, so now for your lower lash line, it's really up to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add liner. This will help everything to pop more and just look very seductive. Alright guys, so then for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to bop my way over to the Kathleen Lights palette. I'm going to use this gold shade. I think it's a beautiful inner corner highlight, especially for my skin tone. So I'm going to pop this in the inner corner of the eye. I'm also going to finish off my eye with some mascara. This is the Maybelline Big Shot, the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara, if you're wondering. The real question today, should I apply blush or not? Usually I would apply blush, but I just haven't been feeling like I need blush lately for some reason. I don't know, I'm just trying to be a rebel here. So I'm going to move right on to highlighting. So I'm going to be using this new Makeup Geek highlighter, and this is in Midnight Sun. And this is how it looks if you are wondering. This is a Kiss brush, by the way. I'm going to use this to highlight my cheeks. Ooh, this is beautiful. Also take a little bit by my nose area. Also going to take a little bit by my Cupid's bow. Glowing for the gods. Then I'm going to use one of the new Makeup Geek lip colors or lipsticks. And this is in Gullible. It's just a new pink. I just like to use my hand to blend it out because it can be a little too extra, a little too nude, a little too crispy for me. Then over it, I'm going to top it up with this lip gloss from Jouer, and it's called Rose Glisten. Everything is rosy. I love it. This is the final look today for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy this look from start to finish. I'm loving the blue. I think it's stunning on the eyes. Pop, shine, shine. Thanks again for taking the time to watch. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, okay? And let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe for new videos every single week. You know how I do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.